Imagine working for a boss so toxic. Every day feels like a battlefield. He humiliates his staff, screams at mistakes, and expects you to sacrifice your life for his ego. Now, imagine that same boss being exposed in front of the entire company and having no choice but to resign. Today, you're going to hear the story of how a team of employees turned years of abuse into the ultimate revenge. If you've ever had a boss who made your life miserable, hit that like button. Share this video with anyone who's ever wanted to see toxic leadership taken down a peg. And don't forget to subscribe, because these revenge stories remind us that justice doesn't always wait for HR. He was the kind of boss everyone dreaded. Not just strict or demanding. No, this man had a talent for condescension that cut deep. He acted like he was doing you a favor just by showing up. Mistakes, no matter how small, were met with screaming tirades meant to humiliate. And he seemed to have a particular problem with female employees, treating them as if they couldn't handle the simplest task without his patronizing guidance. Rule by fear, he liked to say. But his fear wasn't a failure. It was of being seen as human. We were a team of 10 in his department and nobody liked him. Not really. Some tolerated him. Others secretly plotted ways to escape his tyranny. But for me, the breaking point came when he demanded I skip my older sister's birthday. A day I had already booked off just so I could cater to his whims. That was the final straw. The small injustices were constant. He micromanaged every detail, screaming when someone even hesitated. He regularly ignored booked holidays or manipulated schedules to force presence. Personal lives? Forget about them. He expected devotion, loyalty, and sacrifice. Our department simmered with frustration. The whisperings turned into discussions. The discussions turned into a plan. We can't keep letting him get away with this, one of us said. And we all knew it was true. We started collecting evidence, documented instances of holiday violations, inappropriate and abusive language, and general patterns of toxic leadership. Step by step, day by day, the dossier grew. Eventually, we consolidated it all into a single Google Doc. We needed a cherry on top, a moment so damning it couldn't be ignored. The youngest and smallest member of our team volunteered. She would make a deliberate beginner's mistake in her paperwork. He'll scream, and we'll record it. The plan was perfect. He loved public scoldings, performing his tantrums in front of the team to demonstrate his so-called authority. This time, the tables were about to turn. As expected, he roared. Voices echoed through the department, papers shuffled, pens dropped, and phones vibrated with silent anticipation. From behind our desks, we captured every moment, every flinch, every word of his tirade. The evidence was now complete. Written documentation, audio proof, and video of his abusive behavior. Our company had a poorly designed email system, a loophole that allowed employees to email entire departments, including the CEO, if you knew the department and manager's name. Perfect, we thought. We created a burner email, attached the Google Doc, and sent it to every single department. The subject line read, boss's name, vital information, branch name, department name. Timing was crucial. We sent it at 10 a.m., ensuring maximum visibility while the office was at full capacity. Immediately, chaos erupted. Phones rang off the hook. Staff flooded his inbox asking for clarification. His office was a flurry of movement. Papers rustled, chairs screeched against the floor, and his face, priceless. What the hell is this? Every click of the mouse, every ping of a new email, was a hammer striking his ego. You could almost hear the whimpers of his authority being dismantled. HR launched a light investigation. The documentation, video, and records were damning. Officially, he received heavy disciplinary action, but he never got the chance to recover his reputation. Instead, he resigned in disgrace. The department sighed in relief. Finally, we whispered among ourselves. The sense of justice was profound. We didn't just witness it, we orchestrated it. The boss who thrived on fear, who mocked and belittled, who expected unwavering devotion, he was gone. And we could sleep easier knowing the workplace would never be the same. This story resonates because it taps into universal workplace frustrations, betrayal and powerlessness, feeling trapped under an abusive leader. Collective empowerment, how unity and careful planning can create change. Satisfying justice, the perpetrator's downfall is public, inevitable, and well-earned. It shows that standing together, documenting abuse, and acting strategically can turn the tables on someone who abuses power. Sometimes revenge isn't about drama or shouting. It's about preparation, patience, and precise action. Our boss lost his control, his respect, and eventually his position, all because he underestimated the people he thought were beneath him. And the best part? We never stooped to his level. Justice, at its finest, is quiet, clever, and devastatingly effective. If you've ever worked under a toxic boss, like this video and share your own revenge stories in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more tales where the abuser finally meets their match, all in the name of justice and poetic karma.